What's up, everybody, and welcome back to an Idiot's Road to Glory, episode number 94, where the support recently from you guys has been absolutely crazy, so thank you so much for that. The last episode's actually got over 100,000 views, which is mental. I mean, we did pack an icon in our FUT Champs rewards, but still, thank you very much for all the support on this channel and this series recently. I haven't been uploading them as regularly as I used to, and I think that's both good and bad. Both bad in the sense that we don't get as much done, but it's also good in that I enjoy it a little bit more from not endlessly grinding it out, and also it gives you guys more time to keep up to date with the series as well. So I've noticed that in general the videos seem to get a few more views when I don't upload them as regularly, which isn't necessarily why I'm doing this series. Like, this is sort of just a passion project, second channel sort of thing. But at the same time, like, maybe there was 30 or 40,000 of you guys who managed to keep up with everything that was going on when I was doing it daily, whereas now there's like 50 or 60. So there's just more people who enjoy the Road to Glory essentially when it's not uploaded as regularly. So I think that's pretty cool, and I appreciate all of the support that you guys have been giving me. Anyway, we're going to jump into what I've actually been doing. So this is just before FUT Champs last weekend. I needed a new centre-back basically. I think I put this out on Twitter because I sold Van Dijk, which turned out to be a great decision. I sold him for like 120k and he dropped down to about 80 or something like that when his upgraded version came out. But I put it on Twitter. What do I do for my team basically? How do I make it full chemistry? What can I do? And quite a few of you guys said get Road to the Final Marquinhos. And then obviously that wouldn't give Baines full chemistry, but all you need to do to get Baines full chemistry is move Dominic Calvert-Lewin back to CDM. So pretty simple, very good. Marquinhos looks sick. We obviously used to use his inform, and now he's got a Road to the Final, which is even better. And when we go like that and convert Dom to a centre mid instead of a cam, everyone will be back on full chemistry, which is pretty awesome. So that's basically what we did. I mean, this menu is dreadful. Like, it's so annoying flicking through your players and trying to put like positions or chemistry styles or healing cards and all that stuff. It's so bad, but we got it done. The only well, we didn't, because we then needed to make Keane a centre mid to get him full chemistry at cam, but unfortunately we didn't have one of the position cards already for him. But what I noticed is Fabinho was already a centre mid, so I just swapped them over and everyone's on full chemistry. Well, Dom's on 9, but everyone's on full chemistry basically, so there we go. We've smashed it, we've got the new team, and we're ready to jump into FUT Champs. This is game number 1 of FUT Champs. A couple of Road to the Final cards, 4 future stars, a flashback Ibra, 2 icons, Road to the Final Kimpembe and Matuidi. An absolutely ridiculous team. And this guy, I'm going to be honest with you guys, was actually really good. Like, usually in FUT Champs for the first... Also, Rashford, we've got a bit of a clip while I talk to you guys. A bit of a long clip while I talk to you guys about the team and how it's been playing and FUT Champs and stuff like that. Rashford with 5-star skills is sick. He's been upgraded to 88 as well, which is awesome. He's so good. I really like him. Usually in FUT Champs, like I was saying, the first 5 games are usually like stupidly easy, and like I'll just cruise through people and absolutely batter everyone and go 5-0. And then maybe you start to come up against a couple of decent people, but out of the first 10 games, I usually expect to win at least 9. And then out of like the first 15 or 16 games, I expect to be like 14-2, 14-1 or something, which I was last week. So we've got used to the patch and we've got back to normal. But this week, the start of FUT Champs was actually well hard. Like, the first 3 people I played, a bit of a spoilers. I think, is this guy about to score? He is. He actually scores a really well-worked, patient goal. Runs down the line with Ibra and cutting it back. And then finish it off nicely with his prime gigs. This guy was actually good. Guy number 2 that I played was actually good. Guy number 3, guy number 4, guy number 5 were actually I think actually guy number 5 might have been terrible, but we'll come on to that in a little bit anyway. But basically what I'm saying is the standard in FUT Champs seems to have gone up quite a bit. People are actually really good. I mean, I did win all the games that I'm telling you guys about. A little bit of a spoilers for this one. We scored this very jammy goal with Rashford where he blocks a shot and it falls straight back to Rashford, and then we get a little bit of a deflected lucky finish. So that was kind of a bit of a dodgy way to score, but yeah. Anyway, we end up winning this game. Spoilers, and I'm going to show you guys some highlights of it and stuff like that. But this guy was actually really good at FIFA. Or at least not really good, at least as good as me is probably the best way to put it. I'm obviously not a professional FIFA player. I'm obviously not incredible at this game. I'm pretty decent, above average, based on the trophies and stuff like that you can see on the PlayStation. Like, I think like 10% of FIFA players have gone into Div 4 or something like that. And I'm in like top end of Div 3. So we're doing alright. But like, these guys that I was playing was actually pretty good. And the team, to be honest with you, it was actually playing really good as well. The Marquinhos, even though he's higher rated than Van Dijk, he's just, the presence just isn't there. he's just nowhere near as good. It's really weird. Road to the final Marquinhos just isn't as good as basic 85 rated Van Dijk, which is pretty crazy. And then Dominic Calvert-Lewin just isn't actually that good, which is kind of disappointing. Rashford's mad. I like look at him doing lacriquetas and all sorts. And then these clips are in just basically to show you guys that we, in the second half, started smashing this guy and I just couldn't score. I just perfectly timed a shot in the box with Kevin De Bruyne and he just blazed it over the bar for no reason and give away a goal kick. I don't really know what was going on, but we made what are basically our pretty standard substitutions at this point. Almost every game I'll sub on Pato on the right cam for Calvert-Lewin, Firmino in centre cam for De Bruyne, and throw Ibra on up front. Sometimes I'll leave Aguero on and bring on Paulinho if we're already ahead and just want to shore up the midfield, but most of the time that's the way it goes. A ridiculous save from his goalie. I'm not sure how it's rebounded back out that way. I probably should have shot with Firmino there, but I tried to recycle it wide and we did manage to keep it. Nice little bit of dribbling with Pato. Swings the ball inside to Rashford. Again, a nice bit of dribbling. Decent block. And then we scored that, which is very strange. Like the amount of one-on-ones we'd missed and like stupid, ridiculous stuff that we just couldn't get the ball to go in the back of the net. And then Ibra scores the most ridiculous of headers in the 80th minute. So, yeah. FIFA's a bit weird recently. I mean, like I said, we were playing against good players. And we did manage to, as you can see, get the 2-1 win. But, I don't know, FIFA was just a bit weird this weekend. And I'm going to show you guys in a second. I didn't actually end up playing that much of FUT Champs. I went back to Liverpool to see Cage Warriors and see my mum and my sister and went out for dinner and stuff like that. And then I come back on the Sunday and I just couldn't be bothered to play. I just wasn't enjoying it. I mean, look at that. That's just bloody ridiculous. Look at how many shots I had in the box. And then do I show you guys the on-target ones? Oh, we didn't quite see it. You can't really see it. I'm flicking past it too fast. The ones that were off target were the ones that are like in the box, like that De Bruyne one. It's bloody stupid. Anyway, that was the first game of FUT Champs. I think I won my first 4, and then we came up against, in the 5th game, some guy who was the worst player I played. Maybe it was the connection to him was out. I literally couldn't control my players. Like the connection was horrendous. So I think we lost that one. And then I'll show you guys in a second anyway, talk you guys through what we're actually here for. The cool part is we're going to carry on my red listness basically. So we got our Red Aguero in our FUT Champs rewards last week. We then packed an icon in our FUT Champs rewards this week. And now, in the middle of FUT Champs, we're about to get some more ridiculous pack luck. Also, keep an eye, 1.25 million coins we've got in the top left there. So anyway, let's jump into this craziness and I will show you guys what has been going on. So I was building these Premier League 81 plus upgrade SBCs. So these have come out with the winter upgrades, winter refresh, ratings refresh, whatever the bloody hell they call it these days. And I had some untradeable Premier League players and I thought, you know what, we may as well do one of these SBCs. So if we speed this up, I did end up having to put some tradable ones in as well, which at the time weren't really worth anything. I don't know if they are now because everyone was doing these SBCs. But anyway, I decided to throw them in and it turned out to be a very, very, very good decision because we only went, and as you guys can probably see by the title, packed 3 walkouts in a row. My ridiculous pack luck has continued. So I did this one and it's like 50% untradeable. I was like, you know what, if we get something good, fair enough. If we don't, we just won't open anymore. And then we seen the walkout sign, and I was like, okay, here we go. This is going to be decent. It's an inform. It's French. I got a little bit excited thinking it might be Pogba. It wasn't. It was Laporte, though. 87 rated inform Laporte in our first Premier League upgrade pack. Absolutely ridiculous walkout celebration, but an absolutely ridiculous pack as well. It was so good to see that. Like, that's going to save us a fortune on some SBCs. And because my luck was so good, and because we had an untradeable Jordan Henderson, which was a duplicate, I decided to trade in the one that we already had and get another one of these packs, because we just got a pack to walk out. If we do 2 of them and the only thing we get from them is to get rid of our duplicate untradeable Hendersons and that Laporte and the other pack's crap, whatever, that's fine. We've still done well. So we got rid of our Henderson and we get to open the second one. And we seen the walkout sign again. And I was like, oh my God, what is going on? These packs are ridiculous. And then we seen the Egyptian flag, and I only went and packed 88 rated Mohamed Salah after just packing 87 inform Laporte. My pack luck is stupid at the moment, like absolutely bloody ridiculous. Alongside him in this one, we got an 83 Pickford as well, which is pretty decent. Like 83s are decent for SBCs. And I was like, do you know what? We should probably do another one. So that's exactly what we did. We obviously didn't trade in the Salah. We were at this point using basically an entire squad of tradable rare gold Premier League players. But I didn't really care at this point. Like the 2 players that we've just got are absolutely stupid. So I just wanted to do more of them basically, and kind of got a little bit hooked on them. But I mean, that's so good. Like, I don't know how much this Laporte actually costs because I didn't bother to check, because he's untradeable. I'll check now whilst we're doing the commentary over the top of this video as we go over to the store and grab the next one. That Laporte, basically just for SBC value, is 60k. 60k to save us from SBC. It's sick. And we got another one! And I was like, oh, this is absolutely ridiculous. Who have we got this time? And at this point, just blown away. It was a Brazilian CDM, which is, of course, upgraded Fernandinho, 87 rated. That pack look was absolutely stupid. So we basically just got like two 87s, one of them in inform, and an 88 from the Prem. What we're going to do with them, we're going to discuss in a second. And I'm going to show you guys the team because we've changed some other stuff based on one of the comments of the comment of the day, the top comments from the last episode. But yeah, we got our Fernandinho. He's Brazilian. Think about it, you might be able to see where this is going to be going. But if we just jump into the pack, I'll show you guys that also next to it. Oh no, actually, sorry. Oh, I'm getting a little bit carried away with myself. I decided we may as well carry this on until we don't get a walkout. So I grabbed another one of them and we jumped in. And I mean, as you can probably tell by the title of this video, this time it wasn't a walkout. So that was the end of it. We went 3 in a row. We got the 4th one. It was Ander Herrera, and that's fine. That's cool. My pack luck is still stupid. Let's jump to live and let's have a look at what we can do with all these crazy players that we've just got. So, as you can see, I'm sitting in an SBC, and I'm sitting in an SBC with Inform Laporte chilling there. Like, this guy's never going to go in my team because you've got flashback Baines, and also Laporte as a left back isn't the best. But he is an Inform, and he's 87 rated, which can save you a crap load of coins. And I'm thinking it could save me a crap load of coins on flashback David Luiz. So we've also got Fernandinho, who can help me save coins on this part of it from being a Brazilian that we can trade in. I mean, we have ended up with like extra Brazilians just because they're the cheapest anyway, but 87 Fernandinho untradeable could go into this one. So SBCs are actually like annoyingly expensive, and I don't have that long left to decide whether I want to do this. This one is an 84 rated Chelsea squad, or an 84 rated squad with a Chelsea player. If I go on Footbin and have a look at how much this SBC to do from scratch costs, 350k-ish. The Chelsea squad is 90k, and I'd have to do that 100% from scratch. Like, I don't have any other players to use for me. This Premier League one is 111,000 coins, but I've already got Inform Laporte. So the players that I'd have to put in, it isn't going to cost me that much at all. It probably cost me 60k, 70k, I think, to buy. I think you need about 384s and like 683s and an 82 or something like that, because I've got an 87 rated and it only needs to be an 84 rated. So that's not going to cost too much. And this one, you can see the players that are. This one from scratch costs 150k. It might cost me quite close to that. This is 10k, 20k, 30k, 50k, something like that. Maybe like 70, 85. It might cost me like 90k or something like that to do that one. Maybe a little bit more. But I'm thinking it might actually be quite a good idea to do it. That's not a lot of coins. It's quite a lot of coins, but as you can see, we've got 1.2 million. Now, I said to you guys to keep an eye on my coins. You might have noticed when we went to do the packs that we didn't actually have 1.2 million. We only had 200k. The reason for that is I invested in an absolute crap load of Perisic, and it sold them all on for a stupid amount of profit. Now, I was extra stupid and forgot to record this, but I bought all of these Perisic for 24k, and I sold them all for 34k. So here's me just claiming, like, I sold my Van Dijk for 115, he's worth like 80 or something like that now. So we could just buy him back, but we could get flashback David Luiz, or we could get flashback David Luiz and Van Dijk, and use David Luiz instead of Thiago Silva. So there's the option for that there. I had a spare Fabinho. I bought a Pjanic. I think I bought Pjanic for 24k as well and sold them for 32. These Perisic's were absolutely ridiculous. Like, how many of them we had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 Perisic's, and we made 10k profit per card. Absolutely crazy. Now, you might be wondering, where on earth is that 280k then, Andy? Why have you still only got the same amount of coins? And that is because I also invested in a crap load of Thomas Muller. Now, we haven't sold him yet, and as you can see, 23k is what we were picking up for. It's currently going for about 28 to 29, but I'm expecting a Bundesliga flashback SBC. I'm not going to lie, there hasn't been one yet. There's been a lot of Prem, there's been a lot of hype around Robin, and it wouldn't surprise me if they brought him out. So for now, at least until the next flashback comes out, I'm holding on to these Thomas Mullers, and hopefully he's going to rocket up to about 34k, and we can do the exact same thing with him as we did with Perisic. That's going to put me up to, well, there's 10 of them, 11. If we sold him now, we get like about 300k back for him, so he'd be on nearly 1.6 mil, which is pretty nuts. We've obviously got chilling in our team a Marquinhos for 100k as well, and we've got Calvert-Lewin for 100k as well, because I decided to switch up the squad and start playing the Crespo that we packed. He hasn't done too much, to be honest with you, but I wasn't particularly enjoying FIFA at the weekend, and I played a few games on the Sunday, and then I actually rage quit, or I just turned my PlayStation off in the middle of a game that I wasn't even losing because I just couldn't be bothered to play FIFA anymore. So that basically sums up how this week's weekend league went. So we got them to sell, which is another 200k, and we will get that done off camera for the next episode. So let me know what you think we should do with the coins, basically, is what I'm asking you guys. Should we do flashback David Luiz and get him in the squad instead of Marquinhos? Should we do flashback David Luiz, get him in the squad instead of Marquinhos, and buy like road to the final Van Dijk or something like that? Let me know what you think. I mean, maybe Liverpool might lose 1-0 tonight, and then that would crash the price of road to the final Van Dijk. We can buy him, and then they might do a reverse sweep in the second leg, and he'll go back up in price. That could be a little gamble to do. I don't really know what you guys think about that one, but that's what we're rocking at the moment. Aguero striker, Marcus Rashford and Crespo on the wide cam spots, and then we've got Marquinhos at the back, which isn't that good, so I need to sell him, and I just wanted your guys' opinion on what we should do. Should we do flashback David Luiz? I mean, we're kind of making ourselves an untradeable Premier League icon squad, but I'm actually kind of happy with that. You know, I'm being honest, I do like Premier League teams. Obviously the Premier League is the league that I watch, so I quite enjoy using them, and then I wish we did play them Van Dijk, man. The upgrade he got offers winter refresh is ridiculous. He's like 92 rated, the player of the month now, but we've got a crap load of coins. What I should have done is invested them all into 83s, which I was planning on doing. I didn't expect them to drop the one to watch SBC so soon, and I was just back in Liverpool at my mum's when it happened, and unfortunately didn't do all of the I mean, it would have been there for a bloody week buying 1,083 rated with 1 million coins, but we could have done it, and we would have turned it into about 2 million coins, but never mind. That's frustrating. We did it on Black Friday, it worked, but we didn't get to repeat it this time. But anyway, that's where the road to glory is up to. My stupid pack luck has continued. I'm not going away anywhere this weekend, I don't think. So we might be able to do a proper run at FUT Champs. But I need your guys' help on what to do with the squad in order to do that. So let me know what you think down in the comment section. Bit of a catch up, bit of a road to glory. Bit of a I just got ridiculous pack luck road to glory, but I hope you guys are still enjoying them. I appreciate all the support on this series recently, and we'll have maybe another video out for you guys tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that one, and I'll see you then.